Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Tub Talk. Wife's a bit frustrated, so we have to be in the tub. Got to get that relaxation, the bubbles. We've been in here for a little while talking about what we're going to talk about, which has brought some things to the surface. And I'm not talking about the bubbles or my shorts. I'm talking about information. So let's get the jets off. We'll get into some info. So anyway, we'll get things out of the way right off the bat. My name's Viz.
I'm Sable.
And we just kind of sit in the hot tub, talk about MSF, chill, drinking some, it used to be beer. Used to just be beer, but now I got graveyard tonight, so we'll just get the drinks out of the way too while we're at it. I'm drinking a Rockstar right now. What is this one, like the strawberry, raspberry something?
One one's a raspberry lemonade.
It might be raspberry lemonade diet. I think is what it is.
Zero sugar. This is tangerine. This is your tangerine.
Oh, the guava tangerine. Yeah, could
zero
be.
Sugar.
One of the two of those. They're both really good. The guava tangerine one's really good. The strawberry lemonade's really good both.
Yeah. And I got the tangerine ginger sparkling water.
Wow, these bad boys. Oh yeah. Cheers. Oh, you just went ahead and went for it. Cheers.
I was thirsty.
Go ahead and put in the comments what you're drinking while you're listening to this too.
Get yourself a margarita.
A Majerata.
A daiquiri.
Get a daiquiri. Yeah, those are all good stuff. So anyway, we had today. I mean, we were listening to this afterwards. Of course, we still got to get the last one uploaded and put onto YouTube. But we went over last time wondering what we're going to do as far as doing some kind of giveaway type thing with the extra cassiola that I got from the Twitchy. Which might help. We get a Google to some people who might want to buy some energy for this thing that came out today.
Right.
It's not going to help the top 6 people in the game because they already got to 105, but the rest of us are now on our way to 105. Just like in wrestling, they're on their way to WrestleMania. We are on our way to 105. That's the new level increase that's been put in MSF. And yeah, there's some interesting tidbits about it. So, how long do you think it's going to take you, honey?
At my current pace, it'll probably take me a week, maybe longer per level.
Week longer per level?
I would think.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think that's about right. If we were to keep the current pace. And that's where we're going to go into in a little bit, is the current pace. So, we had within 3 hours?
Right around there.
Yeah, half dozen of the Whaleyest McWhalleys get to 105. I'm sure they didn't spend a dime, if you ask them. No, we had resources built up.
Yep.
It's been a year since the last cap increase, and they had to spend all the resources, so now they're able to save it all back up.
A couple of million energy.
Could have.
I mean, I don't know why they don't have caps on that stuff.
I've seen people with 20,000 energy.
Yeah.
No, don't start with a cap on it because it's going to be horrible for some people. But yeah, I mean, if you want to force spending, I guess, they put a cap on it, right? That'd be really.
They force the rest of us to have to try and spend to get events and to finish monthlies.
Yeah. So you get to 105, and then you got to level characters up to 101, 102, 103, 104, 105 of the certain types. What are those called? Origins?
Yeah, the bio, mystic.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's the same kind of deal as we did last time, where everybody was like, oh, level up your Kestrel and your Doom first because they get dual traits and all this stuff. And Spider Society as well. No, they weren't even out at that time. They came out later.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you do Spider Society as well now.
And by doing that, it's how you're getting, and the only way probably to get red stars on the new Omega Red.
Yeah, for a while at least. Absolutely.
And then there'll be dark promos, I'm sure.
Or some new kind of currency.
Right.
That they'll have. I mean, there's scrolls at the bottom of this thing for Hercules that I still haven't cashed in yet. I'll probably have the 3 diamond before I have the need to cash any of those in. To be honest.
Probably.
I think I've pulled a 2 on them already. On every account. So why I would use the scrolls for those.
And I don't know why they don't go away. So you already have one. You don't realize, oh, well, one's in the store to buy. You buy it. Well, you already had it.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, they should fuzz out if you got it,
Yeah,
just like everything else.
Yeah. or not show up.
Yeah, that would make sense. Wow.
I don't
Talk about
understand why
making
that's...
sense. Why would you make sense?
I
That
have my
common sense
moments.
stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, we were talking about some other stuff earlier that it didn't make common sense to me, so we'll get into that. But we have differentiated opinions on this thing, which is great, which is what makes it wonderful, because like we can discuss about this stuff and talk about it, and not get into an argument so much as we just have different outlooks on the way that we play the game, which is totally fair, and everybody should. I don't think anybody should play the game exactly the same as somebody else. There's got to be some kind of tweak. Either your favorite player, your favorite mode, the way you go about setting up defenses, offenses, how you go into battles, how much you like Crucible, everybody should have a little bit, how you feel about Arena. Everybody should have a little bit different way that you play this game. I think that's what makes it cool, is that there's so many different ways to actually do it. But lately, some people have been feeling like they've been put into a box. They feel certain the lid's starting to close a little bit. You're getting a little claustrophobic in your freedom to play the game, because if you don't play a certain way, you don't get to certain milestones that lead to you not getting certain events completed. Is that fair to say?
Yep.
So we've been pretty much every month we've finished every one. I think there was one I missed out on the end probably 6 months ago. I think is the only other one that I've missed out on. This might be the second one. If they keep going with just what they have planned so far, which you know how they are, they like to throw stuff in at the end just to kind of like, haha, thanks for spending, but you didn't need to, and throwing stuff out at the end. But the way it's going right now, it doesn't look good for completely finishing the monthly milestone. If you're a normal player, and we'll get into normal player in a little bit, but there's different levels of play associated with how you do things. There's different ways to use cores, and we've always told people only use cores for campaign energy. That's what I've always told people to do. Or if you're unlocking a character and you're like 6 away to go to the next level, then buy an orb.
If they're in there to buy.
Yeah. So lately,
don't buy orbs.
Yeah, lately all the characters have been 100 releases. First off, we haven't got any 45s in a while. They've all been 100. So you're getting 8 on average per orb, is what they say, 8 per orb, which I think it's less, but we'll go with the 8 per orb. So that's going to be, that's 10, 11, 12, 13, so that's 13 orbs. 13 orbs.
That's what I had to open for Hercules, was 13 orbs.
And let's call it 700 cores per, because if you have to buy that 14th, I think that'll round over. The extra 25 per will make it. So let's say that's 13 times 7, that's 80, 91. So that's 91. So 9,100 cores to unlock a character. 9,100 cores to unlock a character, on average.
And on average, you said you get 600 a day, depending on where you finish in Arena, which currently I'm sitting at number 1.
No, I said 1,000 a day.
Is it 1,000?
Yeah. That's if you're spending energy.
So that's 9 days you can't do anything core related. If you want to
if you don't do core related stuff, you're not making the 1,000, and that's where the other part of that comes in. You do spend cores to get cores. There is a little bit of that in there because the way the campaign energy goes.
World.
Yeah, and stuff like that. So you are spending some cores to get cores just to get to that next milestone. So there is some evening out. But so I would say probably 700 cores a day. Let's go 700. I think that's fair. That's a fair assumption. So the characters release every 10 days. So that's 7,000 cores in between characters. And you need how many to unlock the character? So we're already down there. And that's without spending any cores. And so now they're wanting to have these campaign events where we're not only having to spend the 50s on campaign energy or ISO energy, we're also having to spend the 50s on the special campaign they have going, which right now is the Uncanny. to be able to open in a web store that's opposite of the game, so you're clicking in and out, seeing where you are, because you really don't want to go over that next milestone if you don't have to. So you really are like penny pushing where you're going if you can get there. So you're spending 200 cores a day there. You're spending 200 cores a day on campaign or ISO energy, depending on which one event's led there.
And now with the level increase, you're probably doing both.
Yeah, because of XP. Yeah, so but, I mean, let's just say that's the 400, but they're actually wanting you to do the hundreds too. And I think there's 300s, and then it goes to 200s. I think it's 450s, 300s, 200s, and then 4. I think is how it kind of works, and it rolls down that way. So I don't know. I've never been through the hundreds before. That's too many cores for me. So, but just for the 50s, it's 200, and then say 100, so 300. So that's 600. 600 out of your 700 cores, so you're making 100 cores a day. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you see my.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing it that way, if you're not buying the character releases, you know, which I do on my main, I don't on the other ones. I try to earn the characters through the events.
To show what normal players.
To show normal players
your
do.
Normal alliance, hey, this is.
One's in an Orcus 1.3 alliance, the other one's in an Incursion 2 alliance. So, I mean, there's differentiating things there. One's very competitive in war, the other one's kind of like, war is war. So there's that. One's, you know, gets the events, we get to the last milestone in each event. We can't do the ones because they're whalestones, the very last milestone, but we get to there, the one before usually. And then the other one's about, it's where the free-to-play alliances would be. That's where we get to that one, whatever the monthly milestone piece is. So, yeah, I mean, there's different levels as far as those. And then, boy, yeah, 600 out of 700. I didn't really do the math on that until I got that. So you're making 100 cores a day.
And normally I save the yellow thingies for energy refills.
Which you can't save the yellow thingies, by the way. Just for you guys listening, yes, that is true. You can't save the yellows because if you spend the 50s every day, then it spends the yellows first.
Yes.
Okay.
So
she doesn't recharge energy at all.
No, not typically. I spend the 50s when I need to at the end of the day if I haven't spent enough energy. So I might spend on average 200 cores a week on energy just to finish dailies if I needed to. If I've missed an energy refill throughout the day somehow.
Yeah. So I missed the stopwatch. I had 4,000 ISO saved before, and I did 200s every day. Yeah, 4,000 ISO energy saved before, I did 200s every day. I did, I want to say on average, 100 uncanny. As far as cores, 100 cores for uncanny, because there are some days I missed because it's through 3 different things you got to click on, and I had work and, you know, other things that life has you do. And so I probably average 100 cores per day. I wasn't able to get to the last milestone on the web store, which is another click and another load-in screen and another wait and see.
Well, and the last ones were whalestones, so you couldn't even get to it. But luckily it doesn't have.
Well, you could if you spent 100 cores, you know, the 100 core refreshes as well every day. But anyways, I wasn't able to get a stopwatch. And now this one is, I don't even know what this one is. I haven't looked at it. But it's not looking like we're going to be able to get to this one either.
I finished the Crucible portion, spent my energy for the day.
Right.
Did my uncanny energy for the day, and I'm at 44,000 of the 99 or 96,000 you need to get to it.
So 22,000 away? No, 52,000
is spending campaign energy or spending cores on uncanny energy to get only, if I finish the web store, that only gets me 30,000 milestone points.
So you're still 22 away?
Yep. Which is all campaign energy.
Campaign energy. How much per
campaign energy?
So 6 per, so you're talking 3,000 energy?
Yeah,
there?
6 days.
3,000 energy in 6 days, that's 500 energy a day. That's not bad. That's your dailies.
Yeah.
Your daily is 600 campaign energy a day. So that's fine. That works out. But the problem is the uncanny energy having to spend in order to get there, which means coring the uncanny energy. And sometimes, heaven forbid, we forget.
Yeah. And you're getting less XP, which, you know, when there's level cap increase, why am I going to core that when I can core campaign energy and get more?
Yeah. If I was an intelligent person, why would I want to core something that gets me less resources?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So this will probably be the first time I don't complete a monthly event, unless there's magically, I've missed 60 and 40, 100,000 points.
Took you that long to edit.
Sorry, I just forgot what I was doing.
I saw your eyes go back. Like,
I was like, wait a minute, am I camp? What am I doing? Yeah, unless there's that many over, which normally these monthly do.
Yeah, they
have,
do.
You know,
they go over by quite a bit
because
sometimes.
then there's the ranking at the end.
Especially
of the month,
lately, because they're ridiculous numbers.
But yeah, this is the first time in all the 6 years we've been playing Marvel Strike Force, almost 7, that I've missed a monthly piece since the monthly event started.
Well, I don't know about that, because I know I've missed one, and I think you've missed one as well. I'm pretty sure.
I've made a point of that to make sure I don't miss those. Unless there's those ones that were like bonus, because we had like the feather, and we needed like 50 million feathers, and they were all worth like 20,000 points.
Yeah.
And one was like on the last milestone of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones I've missed, the ones where you know, the whale stones.
Yeah, Scopely people, if you listen to this, which I doubt you will, because it's something that's intelligent. We all know how you like to not listen to intelligent things. But don't make these milestones something that's going to make your players your competitive players that actually give a shit about the game, going to make them be upset that they're not able to finish. Make this easily accessible for everybody. If you want to do your leaderboard bullshit in the background, go for it. Like, we don't care. We're not going to spin anyways. Let the Veteray Bills and whoever the fuck else is up there spinning, Warrior Queen people, let them do those things and get those points, because those are the kind of people, obviously, that you want to be at the top of the game anyway. So keep on letting them do that. That's fine. They can have their 7 red, I don't know, fucking morph whoever comes out in the game next that you're going to do that shit with. Onslaught, whatever. Have them have their 7 red in that, and we'll just, over the course of a year later, get it to where they have it.
Yeah,
so they get to play with
it's
their
frustrating when a normal average player can't even get to a monthly event piece by logging in, getting their energy 3 times a day, because you want them to do that much more. You've moved the goalpost now to where, unless I'm spending $80 a month, spending 1,000 cores a day, I'm not even going to be able to do the monthlies now? Like, that's just insane. Let alone unlocking a tune.
Yeah. So to me, it's not really a big deal. I run 5 accounts. I don't care about getting to the end of a milestone. I care about getting to the next milestone. So when I look at the event and I see like 2 days ago and I see the milestone ahead of me, I'm like, ooh, I want to get to that one. That's my goal. That's the only time I really look at them. I usually ask her, what do we need to do for them? And she'll tell me, oh, you can spin campaign or okay, cool. So I'll do that. And I'll do that the whole time. And then I'll be like, okay, what's the next milestone when it gets about like a day and a half left? And like, that's the one I'm going for. And if I miss the one that's the big one, whatever, I did what I needed to do and I played the game the way I needed to play it. But it doesn't really bother me so much. But when you're a completionist, like she is and so many others are, the reason why you play this game is to complete all the milestones. That's why you play video games, is to do the objectives. That's why you do, grocery shopping is to finish all the lists. And that's what you do. Whatever it is you do, if you have that type of OCD, then this is going to bug the shit out of you, and this is going to make it very frustrating.
I started it on the last day of Crucible. Seriously?
Right.
The last day. So now I got to wait until Sunday, see where I'm at, okay, or do the math. Okay, well, it's only going to give me 30,000 points, and then, so I said screw it and just did 3 attacks in every room until I finished it, and said, okay, I'll blow it.
And this is the thing that's horrible for... And the last day Crucible thing. So, say you are a lower TCP person, and you are a free-to-play player, and you really are into making the most out of your resources. You just got your Illuminati up to all level 100, all gear 19, ready to go in Crucible, ISO 1.3, 2.3, 3.3, wherever we are now, wherever you want to be. You got them all there, and then you're like, all right, I've went 2-0 so far in this Crucible, right? I have my 6 teams built to where I need them to be on offense to be able to do what I need to do. I'm going to win each one of these rooms. And you open up the game and you see a new milestone starting today where you have to use Uncanny X-Men, or whatever the name of it. Immortal. The fucking team is that they use. And I'm like, Well, shit. I didn't touch them at all because I wanted to get my teams up so I could win Crucible this week. So I have them at level 1, some of the old ones maybe level 65. Yeah, I don't have the resources. Maybe I don't even have Jean Grey unlocked yet because I'm not a player. I just play with resources I have. Mm-hmm. I use my cores to farm campaign nodes where the gear pieces are that I need. You know, very specific, core to that. And you have to just throw an attack. You have to throw an attack, mm-hmm. lose a Crucible that you could have won, say like a 60 million TCP punch up, right? You have to throw an attack in order to get this milestone for these tunes that you just unlocked, mm-hmm. or don't even have all the way unlocked, but you need the points for. That would feel bad.
Yeah. Or you do the attack to get the points and hope that they did the math right, and you'll be able to attack Sunday, maybe Monday.
Yeah.
And then you're waiting all that time to be like, okay, well, how much campaign energy do I need? Do I need this? Do I need?
And they do this with War as well. We just had the one where we had to use Aaron mm-hmm. to attack in War.
With Hercules. Or was it G?
No,
still?
It wasn't either one of those. It was Aaron. It was Kahori. So yeah, you had to use that team in War, and it's got 5, 6, 7 stars, which nobody's gonna have the 7 stars. That's a normal human being on Kahori and those people. You might have 5 by now, but that's about it. So yeah, it just those things kind of feel bad, and those are leaking into the monthly pieces, which people are getting shorted on. So only a certain handful are getting these, and you're relying on RNG drops of these orbs to drop you 100s, which you're not going to get. And that part feels bad too. So please stop. Please stop.
We've had our first couple of people these last few weeks just being like, we're done.
Yeah.
Like, this is too much. It's a chore.
Yeah, we've had a couple of people quit.
Fun.
We've had a couple of people quit just over the game and over not being able to farm resources they need to farm and feel like they're being pushed in a direction. And nobody wants to be pushed. Nobody does.
There's still less than, 10,000 Odins in the game, and...
There's over 10,000 now.
Is there now?
Yeah. I saw on Reddit the other day it's 10,400 and something.
Nice, because I saw there's only 40,000 Mephistos. And it's like, now you're pushing this purple ISO and needing purple ISO on all these other tunes.
Yeah, for raids.
For all this stuff.
But it's not for the same people that need Odin. It's for people that already had Odin. That's the difference in there. It's the people that don't have Odin yet that want to do those kinds of raids.
But you need those raids to get the Crimson gear to get Odin. Because Crimson gear is unfarmable a year later.
You don't have to be, but...
I mean, granted, you don't need Crimson gear on the tunes for Odin.
Correct.
But you do.
And you don't need that level of those. You can do the ones that have no ISO requirements or ISO just 3.0. You can do those. That's just being greedy is what that is. Wanting more and more and more. And if you're not ready to do those raids, then you're not ready to do those raids. You shouldn't have a 20 million TCP and doing Orcus 2.3 and Spotlight 2.3. It's not, or 2.2. That's not where you should be. It's not where you should be.
No, you should still be learning the game at that point.
You should still be in Doom raids, maybe going into Incursion, maybe getting Sus. That's about where you should be. Just to let you know. If you're being that tall with your roster, you're in the wrong spot. So anyways, I digress. But yeah, she's getting frustrated that, getting left behind, which I don't see the game that way. We're two different people as far as the way we see the games. Like, she thinks it is being left behind. I think of it as I am wherever I am. If I'm ranked 900, that means I'm 900. If I'm ranked 15,000, that means I'm 15,000. I'm not worried about what number 1's doing and what number 10's doing, what number 50 is doing if I'm 500.
No, I don't care about that. But what I care about is finishing a monthly event shouldn't require spending. It should be normal, average, everyday Joes can finish these monthly events.
Yep, 100% agree there.
And I'm missing 100,000 points. And as is, I don't think we're as far along in these monthly events that we normally would be.
I think we're probably just the same. It just doesn't feel that way because we're that way through the month. And that's how they want you to feel, that fear-mongering.
It just feels bad. It's like...
This is always, I bet if you look at our videos and you look at things, this time of the month is when it is every month.
Probably. So it's our MSF
our period. Yeah, this is, we're MSF straighting right now. Yeah, this is possible. It. Because I think that's what it is, and then they lay down, and then the next blog comes out this Friday and says, "Oh, there's 2 more events with this many points." And you're like, oh, "Okay, that'll give me enough." And be like, "Oh, that's stupid. Why did I stress out so much?" And I think we do it every month, and I think it's because the monthly events in the first place are horrible because you don't know how many points you're going to get in a month when it starts off. You don't. So it looks like this astronomical number. Like 460 million
there's
points.
A blitz. You can get points in the blitz. Yeah.
And the thing they need to do with that, it's very simple. The monthly event should be, say, 20 points, right? Monthly event is 20 points. And we are going to, for the 4 weeks the monthly event is live, we're going to run 6 events. Each event is going to get you 1 point. So if I miss 4, I still get 20. As long as I complete the events. The events are easy to do as long as you do your daily stuff. So now at the end of the month, I have 20 points. I'm happy. I knew there was going to be the events, so maybe I got to go on vacation for a week. I know I can miss these 4 events, and I'm still going to get the points as long as I finish the others. How less stressful would that be on somebody?
A lot. But that wouldn't encourage me to go then and spend. But I'm not going to spend when there's no value in the game anymore.
But here's the thing. So say the spending, right? The spending aspect of that. Say that if you get 24 points, then you're in the running for, I don't know, whatever it is. The 21 gets you this other thing. 22 gets you this other thing, but only if you get there. But the mainstream of it is at 20.
Yeah, well then
but
that's
if you
what
complete
they do.
24,
they have the leaderboard at the end, depending on.
But I'm saying this isn't even for spending. Like if you complete the 24, then you get this bonus thing. And say if you get 24, it opens up an offer.
Yeah.
At 24 opens an offer that if you spend $100, you can get a diamond-plated fucking war machine, a new costume, where he comes in and explodes onto the scene.
Complex for them to figure out.
I mean, just something that it simplifies things, gives people something to do, it gives us a plan, a structure that we're able to do, and that at the end of it entices somebody to want to spend money to do it. And we can't buy the milestone points at that point in time. The events, I mean, sure, within the events, you probably buy campaign energy, ISO energy, your 14 war attacks.
Well, and I told you I could spend $50 right now and get me to the monthly piece.
$50?
$50 to get the 24K points that I would be missing if I finish the web store.
Yeah.
If I don't want to do the web store and just want 70,000 points I'm down right now, I can spend 100.
Yeah. So they're saying $100 is worth, how many days we got left in the month? On the monthly event?
I don't know, this is a 6-day event just to get to the monthly piece. It's milestone points for the event, not the monthly event.
Oh, you're saying to get to the monthly piece?
Yep, just to get to the monthly
so for 6 days of work, $100?
Yeah.
It's probably not worth it. $16 a day? It's not worth it. It's not worth it to me. $16 a day.
No, and I don't even spend on battle passes anymore because there's no crimson gear in the free pass. So why would I be buying teal gear? No, thank you.
Yeah.
It's bad enough you're giving it away for free. Like, why is crimson gear so penny pinched right now?
Unless you're doing upgrades, which makes these newer players want to do upgrades that they're not ready for.
Which I don't. I have
so then they create bottlenecks, and then they need
awards.
to spend. It's a brilliant, like.
Yeah.
When you think about it as a business standpoint, it makes sense, right?
Yeah, but why isn't it in Crimson Gear in Raid Store yet? War Store. Why isn't there a Crimson
Because
War
people like boomers show on stream that they have 100 million of these resources. They can just go buy all the orbs they need.
Yeah, and
that's why.
It. So it doesn't need to become fountainable.
And then, heaven forbid, they change the currency that you need for these and call it Epic Raid. Remember they did that? Oh my God, people were pissed. I don't have any of that. I can't buy these resources. I can't buy those epic
And now we
orbs.
have hundreds of thousands of that.
Yep. Because people bitch and complain.
Well, and because there's only Green Goblin Classic in there to buy with
it. So and everybody's got it. That does his raids.
Like, I didn't even put those on him because it's like, what's the point? It's Crucible or whatever. I'm like, I'll save it for when Old Man Logan gets in there. And now Phoenix. You reworked Phoenix and added fucking
empowered
abilities to her that you're gonna have to buy.
Probably gonna have to buy. I wouldn't think there would be something
Rewards should not come with empowered abilities. It's garbage.
Well, I
agree. The Omega Red should have just been a fucking upgrade. The Omega Red we already had. That's a legendary. Yeah. Don't make the epic better than the legendary. That's some bullshit.
I agree and disagree on the buying the empowered. I get how they can be worth, but maybe make it half and half. It's 200 charge for the empowered. How about we can earn the 100 through basic gameplay or things, and then the other 100 is just an easy $5. You know what I mean?
$5, $10. But here's the thing: Old Man Logan's been out for how long?
Yeah.
Forever, and we still have no way of farming his empowered abilities.
Yeah.
I don't even think you could buy them.
I don't know. I have them, so I haven't really looked. It's a good point. I don't know. I haven't really looked.
I don't think I have them all.
Maybe at the end of the battle pass on the free side, if you complete the battle pass, that's where you get a piece of, or 5 pieces of the empowered ability.
Something like, did they forget there's all this stuff that's still not fountainable in game yet?
Whereas we're getting ones like the ones in the donations that now I think I'm at 65 over the 200 that it costs to empower them. So I mean, we have excess of those. Why can't I cash those in to get somebody else's empowered if I wanted to? I mean, you have stores for everything else. Why not make an empowered store?
Or a conversion store where you can take silvers and turn them into golds, and golds and turn them into diamond things.
Or gear. I'm going to cash in, 20,000 teal orbs to get 5 empowered of Shadow King. Well, that would make sense too. There's a lot of things that could make sense that they could do, but I don't think they think of because I think they're just too worried about what certain players want to spend money on.
And they've forgotten because nobody's there. Hey, yoo-hoo. Did you forget about this?
Yeah.
He's been out for over a year now. He has no way of getting these abilities.
Well, yeah, because Envoys, all they're interested in is what video can they make to make money. Yeah. I want to make money. What kind of thing can you put my name on that thing when it comes out in games so that they know that I'm the one to look at?
Exclusive drop for this?
So I can make money. Because I just want to make money. That's all I want to do. Just make
I promote your game. I deserve a cut.
I've been playing for 5 years. I want my cut. Give me money.
Everything. Kids grew up going to high school and used to be college, playing the sports they loved. And then they go to NFL and hold out because, no, I want millions.
Well, that's what I was just telling you. Ohio State just paid over $100 million to players to come to their school to win a college national title game against Notre Dame, who everybody goes there free.
Yeah.
It's on scholarship. You earn your way or you pay. There's nowhere paying players. They refuse to pay players. And they were in the national title game with Ohio State that paid $100 million plus to players to go there through that INL or NIL or whatever bullshit thing that they have going.
It's just stupid.
It's what the world has come to, is how much money can I get?
So much greed.
Yeah, it's just where we live, and it's sad. I mean, we're using the game as a way to kind of reflect how I feel about other things in society right now, but it's all the same. It's all the same. I mean, as much as I'm happy about our president currently, and I am, and I think that we have the right person in the spot at the right time. Do I agree with everything he says? No. But do I have the right person in the spot at the right time? Yes, I do. But he picks a dude that is untouchable to be in charge of telling the government how much they can spend. And the guy immediately goes out and does a Hitler salute?
Yeah.
Because he knows he's untouchable? Just to get the smoke. You can't tell me I can't do it.
Yep.
I mean, I don't believe in it. He's like, I don't, I mean, I guarantee you the dude doesn't believe in it.
Right. Well, look at all the stuff he's done just in California, because newsmen can't stand the dude.
Right, and so he just
he's taken all his business. Yeah. Well, fine, I'll move to Texas.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll move here. You don't want me here? I'm not paying taxes.
Meanwhile, we have our governor fucking all giddy over the fact that places just burned down, and I can have somebody come in and buy up all the land now.
I'm talking to developers. He's going to come buy the land. I'm like, are you serious?
These are our politicians, man.
And we got lifetime politicians because there's no way of voting them out, which is the same thing with the envoys.
Yeah.
They need to be cut because they're doing nothing for this game. And I'm sorry, I'm probably going to catch a lot of shit for that.
No,
but it's ridiculous when every video is,
hey,
go here, go there, check this out. But
nobody
wants to help
I made
anybody.
a bot 3 years ago. Can I be an Envoy?
Yeah.
Oh, my bot doesn't work anymore because you're not paying me. But I'm going to act like I want to bring it back so you keep me in the Envoy program. That cool?
Well, I'm
cool.
thinking of bringing it back because it was a hobby, but there wasn't enough interest. There was plenty of interest. People were just not falling for your damn Patreon bullshit.
Yeah.
Constantly. Every other time we would use it on the server, which is why I said, no, we need to get rid of this shit, he was asking for PayPal donations.
Yep. It was just a way to get you to spend money. More money. We don't need people spending money. We have low finance people in our alliances. People that actually have like real lives and real things to worry about.
Yeah.
Cars being stolen, cancer, spouses having problems with health.
Yeah.
You know, losing family members, fathers being sick, you know, job losses, stuff like that. Things that actually matter. Not a game. Stop asking me for fucking money.
So they send us all their work clips. Hey, this worked for me and more. We compile it for free and put it on a spreadsheet for free to share with people.
Yeah, it's mind-boggling, right? It's a game
it's ridiculous.
that we sit around and talk about.
And it was a hobby. I do all the computer stuff for a hobby. It was something to do for fun. I'm not going to start demanding money from people. If people wanted to pay me, just give me a sub to your channel, is what I would always tell them. Just give me a sub. Sub-viz to your channel.
And to be honest, Dorky Dad, he was drunk, but he's the one that had the idea to pay her to do his videos. And then when he sobered up and he realized that he was paying 80% of a video and he could be making 100% of the profit, he got rid of her.
Well,
It's
when
just
he
that
lost
simple.
his job, he was like, well, what if we cut back to 50? I'm like, I will do it for free if you need me to do it for free until you figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't mind. And
Yeah.
he said, no, I got to at least pay you something. I said, cool.
Which, because she did good work and she's worth it. That's why.
Like, he still uses my graphics.
Yeah.
Still to this day. I don't make anything off of those. I pay for the licensing fees.
But that's the problem, is
I
that
pay
they want the
$50
money.
a month for all the licensing
Like, why are
fees.
you stopping your job to do this as a profession?
Because
have
they
a
think
job.
it's easy, because you look at people like Mr. Beast and all these other people like, oh, they're
Bro,
millionaires.
you're never going to be that.
No.
Ever. Sorry.
But people do that for you.
Old man gamer is not ever going to be that either. He bought a house. He's got his stuff. Like, he made a shit ton of money off the back of other people.
$1 million house,
But he's never going to be Mr. Beast. He's never going to be something like that because he doesn't have the entrepreneurship. Do you have a candy bar?
Right.
Do you have a TV show on and
have these video
Prime?
games and give back what he gives back?
Like,
Here,
yeah, do you run fundraisers?
$75, and you're like, oh, we want to give this back. How can we donate this to our alliance? People, whatever, and give it away. This dude makes $100,000 a month.
Never have a giveaway.
And, like, I guess that's how the rich stay rich, is because they don't help anybody.
Absolutely.
But I'm sorry, I'm a Robin Hood, and
They
I
help
always
themselves.
will be Robin Hood. I will help anybody.
Yeah.
I take the clothes off my back and give it to people if it helps them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll freeze my ass off, but I don't care because they need it more than I do.
Well, you won't, because I'll give you my jacket. So
Well, yeah, and you're never cold. So
yeah, I'm not cold, so you don't go worry
You
about
wouldn't even have a jacket, so.
I guess my shirt then. Everybody gets to see my titties.
I've
I've done that before. Remember when we went camping and I gave you all my clothes and I slept there in my underwears?
Yep.
Yeah. Because we forgot blankets. How do we forget blankets? That was so dumb. I can't believe that.
To go in the
so crazy.
But
We had enough for the kids, but not enough for us. So they got the sleeping bags and we slept underneath my clothes. I slept on top of them, keeping her warm.
I don't know. It's just, this world is a shit show right now, and we need to be reaching out and helping each other, not putting each other down and bashing people and piggybacking off other people to get more money and more clicks. And
it's like, I'm a Democrat, but I voted Republican because the one we had running for Democrat was an idiot. I'm just going to say that. It's pretty simple.
But I like yellow school buses. Everybody loves the school bus.
She was an idiot. So, like, hey, you know what? This guy actually got some business sense, and he wants to stop the border stuff.
And I was so excited to vote for her because we saw her at a PTA convention, and she was
we've
so
actually met her.
well-spoken and just eloquent and just like, holy shit,
a lot of
she's
fun.
got her head on.
Comes out dancing to Happy from Farrell. Like, it was funny. It was
and
cool.
And then I'm like, what the fuck happened? Did you, like, have a stroke?
Yeah, right. No, it's politics got to her. You know, that's when she was happy. She had just slept her way to there. Oh, sorry, my bad, slip of words. She had just got the spot where she was because her husband was the mayor. I think that's more politically correct.
No, it wasn't her husband. That's who she had the affair with, was the mayor or something. That's how she got the DHS.
Anyways,
I don't know, it's rumors.
She got the job because of somebody she was with. And so they said, here, you seem like a smart young gal, we'll give you this position. She got a position. And then because of that position, she was bubbly and friendly and nice and well-spoken, like she said.
Yeah. Well, I think wasn't she a district attorney?
Yeah, she got more positions.
Criminals?
Yeah. And she got more positions, prosecutor, I think. But yeah, more positions. And because she did okay with that job, because she knew how to employ other people, she was smart who she chose around her, she got more positions. And then she's worked her way up, and then after a while, like, it's going to come to light who you really are.
Right. Oh, but he's had businesses fail, and he wants to run the government like a business, and he's had 13 bankruptcies.
Yeah, so he knows how to work his money.
Average people, 50% of businesses fail in the first year.
Yeah.
And how many does he still have going?
I mean, you ever watch that, what is it, Restaurant Impossible? And he talks about the number of businesses that actually fail every year, and it's like, damn. You don't realize that, but just think about your local area, all these places that, think about a building, and how many stores have been in that building.
Right?
You know, like, think about, everybody has one in town.
Our mall is currently going out of business. We have a Walmart left in it. Yeah. That is it. We have no place to shop in this town.
Yeah.
Because COVID shut everything down, except for the bigwigs, all the wineries, and then nobody could come back afterwards.
No, the dispensaries are up and going too. Yeah. Don't forget about that. Everybody loves the weed.
Any place you could buy drugs or alcohol.
Yeah.
Or if it was run by newsmen, you didn't have to shut that shit down. Everybody else.
Yeah, run by the governor.
Even if you were closed, the landlord still demanded rent.
Politics.
You started it, so I don't know.
I probably did.
But come on, we just need to. Can't we all just get along?
We just have fun and play a game.
It's not moving the goalposts.
I don't want handouts. I just want to be able to feel like I earned it, and I earned it by doing what I was supposed to do.
Right, but I've already feel like I've gone so far above and beyond that I'm not even banking cores. I'm staying at the constant where I was after I cored Hercules. I haven't gained any, and I'm getting nowhere. I've missed monthly event pieces. Chances are I'm going to miss this one. Yes, I've got 5 days left, but why do I even want to try if it's that far from being obtainable?
Well, and see, and that's the thing that you're talking about falling behind. There's nothing falling behind there. That's just your own personal goals. It's like in school, your valedictorian might be your valedictorian, and that's what these people are at the top, but that doesn't mean necessarily that they have it better than you do. I think that I had more fun in high school than a lot of other people.
And the last person in school could be the smartest person in school, but they do shitty on tests.
Yeah, look at Bill Gates.
He
wasn't the smartest person in his school. He wasn't the most popular in his school. He was a shut-in. Now he's a fucking quadrillionaire.
But that's where they're losing people, is because they're making so much unobtainium. Let's call it that. It's the unobtainium of the game.
Yeah.
So it becomes that snowball of, okay, well, I missed this. Why do I even try for that? And then the next day it's like, well, why am I even opening the game? There's no point. I didn't finish my dailies. Oops, I lost my streak.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who do that. I lost my streak. I guess I'm done playing.
Yep. I'm out.
Which is crazy, but I mean, if that's how you think about the game, I can kind of understand. But I think about it because I have fun playing with who I'm playing with, and I like figuring out stuff.
Yeah, but I don't want to play the raids now that we have Sim.
Yeah, but I don't do different war counters. I love war.
Yeah, I know, and that's been kind of fun. Going in and million punch up and
you've been getting
timing out
defensive wins. That's pretty sweet. It's either stopping somebody or beating something is the fun part. That's what I like about
220 million. I never even thought I would break 100 million.
Yeah.
And now here we're at 220 with 8 defensive wins.
Yeah, we have people in our alliance doing 600 million damage. It's crazy.
It is. And those are the aspects that keep me hanging on there. I just gotta, I'll get what I get. But the fact that they just moved, I feel like Linus in the damn football.
Yeah.
Every time I'm right there, they pull it away.
Isn't it Charlie Brown?
I thought Linus was one that kicks. It's Charlie Brown, but I thought Linus was one that's kicking it.
Maybe.
Pulling it away.
It's been so long since
I don't remember. I know, I haven't seen that in a hot minute.
But yeah, I agree. Just yanking it at the last minute, right before you get to it. It's like, oh, Event ended. Oh man, one more day and I would have had it.
Right? Or when the event starts, oh, you find out, oh, well, it wasn't working, and then you're screwed. Oh, but we're
and then
gonna
it
give
ends
it to
and
you.
you're left down and you get it at the end after it ends. You're like, what the shit? How
And
did
they
I
had to
get
send
that?
it 3 times because it didn't
Oh,
work.
that'd be good. Yeah,
Like,
just so many little things, dude. Like, yeah, I just want to play the game, have fun, enjoy time spent with my buddies, talk shit to each other, hang out in Discord and on Twitch.
Right? And I really wish that diamonds, we could just auto who I want to diamond.
Yeah, I want to
I'm tired of
this
seeing
person.
the minions in there. I'm tired of seeing all these other people. I don't want to pose. I want to diamond who I want to diamond. And then when I look at the store, I forget, okay, who was it that I wanted to fucking put a diamond on?
Yeah, why couldn't they put it on the character? So when you go to build the character, it has, would you like to diamond this person? Yes, I would. Let me use this currency and I will buy a diamond on Omega Red. Doom,
Get
done.
rid of the whole Red Star store.
Yeah.
It's all in the character.
It's in the character
individual
itself.
Tune.
It's in there itself. Like, I mean, that would make more sense. So
The
there's
dark
games that
promos,
do that.
I can see the dark promos being over there, but...
Well, even the dark promos, just have it in the character, and then it's the same thing. You get into 7 stars, you can do it from there. It's just different currency. There's a lot of games that do it that way. I don't understand why we don't. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Just get rid of that Red Star store altogether. Just have it as purchasing things. You purchase each character as you level them up. It's just like going to the 7th red or the 7th yellow. Same thing. You want to upgrade? Cool. It's going to cost you this much. All right, you got it? Sweet. You upgraded. Simple. Gets rid of the whole store, and then you can replace that store with the one we're talking about, where you're trading in the orbs or you're trading in, currencies, different currencies that you have in order to get empowered abilities for these stupid characters you're putting out. A whole new store there.
Yep.
Just redo it. Take out the Red Star store and do that instead.
I mean, you got the costume store, but we haven't gotten costume bits in forever because now they're selling costumes as reworks. Like,
Well, kind of. You're talking about the epic character.
well, Omega Red, Jean Grey, that should have just been a costume. Like,
Costume.
the Jean Grey versus Phoenix, like, could have just been a costume. Could have just been a appearance change. But now we're getting an epic Omega Red with Phoenix wings. It could have just been a costume.
Yeah, it could have been
Like,
a costume, but I don't want the.
They put costumes off by the wayside, and where's Moments?
But I don't want the abilities to be linked to a costume. Then I think.
No, not that. I'm just saying, like, they're now selling new Omega Red costume, but it's a new tune.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got you.
Like, and yeah, Moments. They talked about Moments. Cerebro talked about Moments.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been gone for a minute.
What the fuck were those, and where are they?
And now the moments came up because Momo had just quit and he was trying to make a shiny briny object. And
Right?
There you go.
And that was even discussed before Battle World.
Yep.
So maybe
hasn't
Moments
come back.
turned into tokens, and that's these tokens are the instant upgrade things.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's empowered. I don't know.
But yeah, it's like we don't have costumes anymore.
I think this has decided to stick with empowered and call it good.
So give everybody the costumes that's there. Get rid of that whole store because it's completely pointless and useless now.
Same thing. You can upgrade and get the costume. You don't need a store for it. Just make everybody's available through there.
Yep.
Want to upgrade to get it? Here you go.
Because they're not even
Costs
giving the
this much.
currency. So new tunes, new players.
I have so much of that currency.
Right? I have like 100,000 of it or something.
Mine's above whatever the max is.
Because, yeah, we don't get it anymore. We don't use
There's
it.
no reason to get it.
But
Why do I
the-
want a costume?
Exactly. But the
I
new
don't.
players don't get those cool costumes. Because there's nowhere to get the currency.
Yeah.
Well, there's the orbs. You could buy cores if you really wanted it.
Oh my god. Can you
But-
imagine Corey for costumes?
Maybe for a core event.
That would be ridiculous. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
there's just so much. It's like, dude, did you fire the person that was in charge of this and now everybody forgot about it
Yeah.
because they don't play the game?
Like I've said, Scopely, please, if you want to hire me, I can come down to your place. Give me a month. Just pay me my current work wage that I have right now so that I can take the time off of work. And because it's going to have to be unpaid time off. So I just want to be able to make what I'm making now. Give me a month. I'll give you ideas what to fix it up. And then I can come back and we can go on our way. I'll make the game fine. I'll make the game perfect. I'll make it great again.
No,
Yes.
Hold on.
It'll be perfect.
Yeah, something.
The game will be huge. It'll be huge. It'll be all over the place. It'll be huge.
Yeah. They need to all get back in a room together, Don't worry about COVID. Wear masks.
Yeah, wear your mask.
Stay 6 feet apart if you're that terrified about it. But get every developer in a fucking room together and play the game. And maybe you'll get your head out of your ass and be like, oh, shoot, this is really bad. This is bad. Why? What?
Maybe.
This doesn't make any sense.
I doubt
Why does this go to here?
I doubt it. They'll want paid lunch. They'll just talk about the freaking latest football game or soccer game. Probably they're all soccer fans. I guarantee you.
But it just.
And then they'll just lose track, and they'll spend 3 hours getting paid 3 hours to be there and bullshit all the time.
And bring in
because they're not going to actually do anything. And then we're going to see videos of all the envoys like we did last time, running along the beach, tackling each other half drunk. Yeah. Because that's what we want to see that our envoys did while they did a paid trip to help out the game.
All expenses paid trip, which was thrown in the face.
And so you're going to be there just gallivanting around drinking. Like, cool, great. What did it do for the game?
But they spent like 2 hours talking with devs and 2 hours talking.
Yeah, it was probably like, ooh, who are you? Okay, how much? What do you need me to do? Do I need to get on my knees, or can I just stand right here and you walk over to me?
Yeah.
Like, that's really all it was. There's nothing that they actually did. They probably unveiled something on some PowerPoint that was lame as shit with some video behind it, and they went, ooh, graphics, cool. All right, this is what we're going to do. Any questions? No. Can I be executive freaking powers to tell about that team? Oh, no, I want it first. I want the exclusive. No, I want the exclusive. Well, how about we put it in a hat and we draw it? Oh, I'm going to put 2 in the hat for you, old man. I'm going to put 2 in the hat for you there, whoever, and we're going to pull names. And that's what they got.
Yeah, then they silently brought back 60 frames per second, but they brought back the bleached out, shitty-ass fucking graphics.
Yeah.
Like, can you not even get that right?
Yeah.
Like, some of these modes, it looks horrendous.
So at the end of the day, we love this game.
You're a $1 billion company, come on.
We love this game, and we want to see it do well. We really enjoy the people we play with, and I'm meeting cool people every day through this game. And it's a fun community. It's a good group of people if you meet the right people and talk to the right people, because there are some slugs out there. So we just want it to do well, and we want our feedback to be heard, and we want it to be heard by the right people. And the problem is the wrong people hear it, they twist it, they take credit for it, they put it out there, and then it doesn't get listened to because it came from those people.
Yeah.
AKA data mining. AKA exclusive things on YouTube. AKA Reddit posts that somebody reads out loud on his stream to get views. Oh my God, really?
Which that's the only way that certain person will help anybody. Make a Reddit post and I'll talk about it on stream.
Yeah, so that I get paid for people watching it.
Like,
and then you're going to tune in because you want to see if your thing got read on stream.
I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to send it up the line.
How about the one that you were talking about the other day where it was somebody watching somebody's stream who's watching somebody's stream who's complaining about somebody else's stream?
Yeah.
And that was the video that was on there.
Yeah.
Like, are you serious? That's just crazy to me. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. Do things that are actually going to help the game if you're going to put it up.
I mean, you and Walt used to do the roasts, which were hilarious. But that drove traffic to other people's streams.
Yeah. We did it for the other person.
Added some levity, got views to the other people.
Yeah. Not many, but we've joked about that too. Because we're just 2 dudes having fun. We could have done it just ourselves and had fun with it, but we just put it up there because we're not getting paid for the video. We're just putting it up there just so people can see. Just get a good belly laugh. That's what it was for. And
that's what this community needs. I'm done with the negativity because then that just snowballs.
Which we just did.
I know, but it snowballs.
It does.
But it's negativity in a positive way because we want change. And
we want better. They just want clicks.
To make change.
Yeah, they want clicks. We want better.
And at this point, nobody's even listening. But I'm tired of this game feeling like sexy MSFers SpongeBob meme.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it feeling like that every single day.
Oh, I kind of like that idea.
Like, just take me to Pound Town. Come on. Like, how are you going to screw me over? No.
Okay.
How are you going to screw me over today, MSF?
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I just want the fun back.
Yeah.
And I'm really worried when Battle World starts back up that it's just going to be just
the fun that we have is in our chat. The fun that we have is making fun of people.
Yeah.
I think that's the best part about it. And we have a great group of people that we talk to every day. I mean, yeah, I'm going to include Skilly, I guess, not people, but, whatever. But yeah, we have a great group of people.
We love our Canadians.
Absolutely, and they'll be a part of our country soon, so it's going to be great.
Or we'll just move up there to their country.
I mean, it's all going to be the same country, so it doesn't matter. No more border there. It's just going to be free.
Then I won't need a passport.
Yeah, free reign. We can go.
But I need a real ID to fly. I'm now.
Anyways, no more getting on that. We can't get on that anymore.
Well, I'm now illegal because on my birthday my ID expired.
Oh boy.
So.
Ooh. I got an illegal. I got a Russian wife all of a sudden.
Yeah, so now if I need ID, well, that's not valid. Well, I'm not paying $45 to go get another one, and then you don't accept my birth certificate because the courthouse burnt down, so I can't get the real birth certificate. I get the replacement birth certificate. Bullshit. Well, DMV doesn't accept that.
Yeah, I don't even know. That's a whole other thing for a different story. But anyways, thank you guys for listening. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, audio, whatever you want to call it.
Who knows how much I've cut out, so they may not know they're missing anything.
Well, if you made it to the end, you're a saint or you're a sinner. So either way, we appreciate you. And please put a like and subscribe on this thing. The more I get, the more people see it because it helps with the algorithm. And we're just trying to get the word out there. The people band together and be good people and come to our family of alliances. Which we might be, at the time this video goes out, we could possibly be at 14 alliances. Which is crazy. Maybe even 15. Maybe even 15. So,
right. And we started with one, and we added another because we didn't want to send anybody away.
Yeah, we didn't want to cut people, so we just made another one.
And then it went to 3.
And then somebody's like, hey, my alliance is dying. Can I come? Can you help me with recruiting? Sure. Yeah. Come under our umbrella of family here, and we'll help you out. And then one of those people that were in the other ones are like, oh, I want to start one of my own. Cool, I can help you with that if you want to. Let's start at the beginning.
Now we're almost 400 strong.
Yeah. But anyways, we love you guys, and thank you so much for listening in. Yeah, this is number 3. I don't even think I said number 3 at the beginning.
Probably not.
So season 2, episode 3. But anyways, yeah, love you guys very much. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys sticking all the way through to the end. Hopefully it wasn't too much of a run on and too much political stuff, and hopefully I didn't turn people away, but I'm just who I am, and I appreciate you guys for who you are, and you're not going to say anything that's going to piss me off. I'm not going to discredit you just because it's something that you believe in. We're all different. That's what makes this planet beautiful, is that we're all different. If we were all the same, it'd be so fucking boring, nobody'd want to be here. They'd probably all commit suicide and jump off a ledge. Okay. So anyways, I appreciate everybody for what you are, and thank you for listening so much. I'm Viz.
I'm Sable.
Till next time, peace.